Never before had I been so embarrassed by the arrogance, my own ignorance of arrogance, my ignorant arrogance, ignorantly ignored my arrogant ignorance. Again. There was no telling the amount of time that had passed since my encounter at the stairway. I don't remember a damned water hazard in the middle of the fairway. Peep the scum pond. Our moron was there. Looks like he fell short of the more, on which there will be more, on that. Later. Having found no indicator of where I did park, in the middle of this dark, I was bewildered by insight, in the dead of night, with explanation not in sight, a kerfuffle, my breath, did incite. My brain shed a stench that brought tears to my eyes, acknowledged by others through impatient sighs. Save for Randall. Snatched by the giant before I reset him handle. No telling what this window liquor would give for one more clock ticker. Guess that makes three things, from within his cellar, I am indebted to that Warren feller. Save for Randall. Recalling the whole situation again, I felt the stench of judgmental behavior leaving my soul, only to be replaced by a great queasiness. The kind that comes about from gorging yourself and thinking slumber will take care of it. Only it never works that way. Near asphyxiation on your own vomit never solves anything, except being asleep or alive. Wandering around in the inky black darkness helped, especially when I felt the familiar swish of wheat at harvest height. Chaff was with flax for one last night, between now and next daylight, when farmer will quit his sleep, so that he may reap that which was grown from the seed he had sown. I loves that feeling. Nothing beats being surrounded by success without having to do all of the work or worry along the way. Just the sensation of good things coming to fruition. Can't beat that with. Fuck me. Hold on a minute, mate. Where is that light coming from? It is too white to be dawn-breaking. It isn't near blue enough to be the liquid I snuck from the scarecrow's thimble. Christ on a crutch. Pass me the torch, 1040. That moron went swimming in the shit pond. Oh lordy lordy. No. This was a singular focused beam and it was shining right above my eyes, on my perspiring forehead. It was that hot. So hot that I closed my eyes because of the heat. Not the light. Can't figure it, top shelf. Don't touch him, I'll handle this myself. I turned hard to make a break for anywhere but there. Unfortunately for me, I had pivoted right round to face a figure. A figure? Yes. And it was a massive one at that. A figure so large that I had to fall flat on my face and hope that it didn't see me. He appears to be covered in scum, made from the shit that came from my bum. But even a blind man would have found me. My foul breath could barely be ignored, for throughout the night it roared and roared. But once again it wasn't sound from my mouth that poured. You aren't helping, oh, son of Hender. You scared him with your garb of bender. It was that goddamn stench again. Oh, my narrative Jeebus. What in the flib-flibbity, flibbery-flibberty, flibbit-flib, was flibbit, flib-titty, flibbidity flibberry, flibbit-flibberty bib-flittery, filled-tittery-tid dib-diberry.
Dafo?
Whatever, man. Not to be rude, but that moron is your shitty dude. So, it is him you all must handle. Now excuse me, I'm going to try and find Randall. Infinity. positively be? Number 1 does not equal infinity. By LD phi ddy. Care of number 2 approximately equals infinity? DLF by DD diddery? Infinity exactly equals infinity. Why did you bring Randall? It does. Yes. Of course. How could I have been so blind? I have no idea what you are talking about. No wonder I can't see anything. That is some real Lil Jon shit right there, you arthritic fuck. I need to brush my teeth. Keep talking, you black-footed hobbit. Guess who just beat cancer? My fucking breath is so horrid that it has blurred my vision so much that I have had to shut my eyes. No. It can't be. Who? Mike Brown. Dude. What in the fuck are you on? Did you drink from that Wonder Woman flask I gave you before you cleaned it? Lord Jeebus. I told your dumb ass and you ignored me, didn't you?
Daarbij biedt dit zeer behaard geen zorgen.
Pandelo Randall. It's Sandel. Zit's Sandel. Not to call you a fuck boy or nothing, but you are a fuck boy in need of lyrical disassembly. I told you that flask contained some yum gravy. Majidi. Bib titty, itty bitty. And that I had zero idea who, what, where, when, why, and how exactly that young gravy came to be. For all I know, it was from some gravy on your mom. Therefore, don't use that fucking thing until you clean off all of the gravy on your mom, Tom. Well, that leaves a bunch to be desired, now doesn't it? Without all of the necessary inside references to a Thompson-esque journey into the subtext, there isn't anything resembling subtlety in the narrative. It is all broadsword and no Conan. All king and none barbarian. Barbarous as your angry know-it-all jerk of a narrator is, there is life lesson the first woven into his very angry fabric. The only thing one truly likes more than knowing it all is the righteous indignation that smugly excuses the anger for all of the knowing that one does not. Everything is relative. Mr. Smith preached this from his physics pulpit every day that I laid eyes on him. But the point I took was also the one that I failed to understand. Yes, indeed, everything is relative. Not for the sake of the individual. Rather, for the all of us. And that absolutely includes you as well. At least that is my theory of relativity. Hepping. Pace. Peace.